All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all back to another edition of Saturday Night Tech Fights. I'm your man, Tech King Mike, and we're gonna get down to business today here soon. I have two contenders up tonight. Y'all know the champ, LeBarron Burton, will be coming in shortly. For those of y'all that don't know, LeBarron owns a popcorn shop when he's not wrecking shop, and he's currently trying to get his money right. So I'm gonna let him finish doing his thing before he gets back in. But I'm going to go ahead and introduce you all to my judges. So starting off, I got my man, Ho-J Pimpson, a.k.a. Tanner So Lit. So y'all give it up for Tanner So Lit.
What's up? Yes, sir. What's up, Tech King Don Mike? What's going on, bro? Love the hair,
call me the King. That's all you need to do. Just call me the King. Like Tech League Big Head said, only in America, baby. Only in America.
Yes,
and
sir.
Now I got my man, Technically T, the Do-Rag King of Tech, coming in.
Yo, what's going on, man? Get your drinks, man. What's good?
So we are missing one judge, but he's been doing a lot of work, so I'm gonna give him a pass. But we do have the challenger is here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you know the challenger, some of you might not, but if you watch my channel, you know the challenger. This is the man with the plan. Will rant on about anything he can. Coming out of Cleveland, Ohio, former Navy. He's here to wreck shop. He's here to burn popcorn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tech Rant, the Savage, the challenger tonight.
He's to burn popcorn.
Oh yeah, we gonna light that popcorn on fire.
Oh.
So, what we are going to do tonight is we are going to debate the Pixel 4. Now, I got 5 rounds and 5 topics for each round. So the first round, I'm gonna throw the banners up here for everybody to see. The first round is going to be pricing. We're going to talk about the pricing of the Pixel 4. Is it too high? Is it too low? Do we even know? That's the first one. Second round is going to be the leaks. Is Google putting their own foot up their butt by leaking their stuff, or is this actually a smart move on their part? Round 3 will be, did the Pixel 3a damage the Pixel 4 in any kind of way? Round 4 will be, do we need a flagship Pixel at all? And round 5 would be for the contenders, would you guys buy one? So once LB comes and shows up, we're going to get going. But for now, fellas, how's it going? How's everybody doing tonight?
It's going
chilling,
good,
man. Chilling, man. Nice Saturday. Got my drink, chilling. Ready to have some fun, man. See because this is gonna be a good one, man. Because Tech Rant don't let up, and you know LB don't let up. So boy, I'm trying to see where this gonna go, man.
Yeah. So far, feeling mighty sturdy and legendary, never secondary. Yeah, this should be extraordinary.
There we go. Tanner with the metaphors and damn hyperboles, man.
The game in with all the heat. All right, let me see. Lord.
Yo, technically T, I committed one of your sins today.
I saw you do the case review in the W unit. It's all good. You know, I'm leaving it alone, man. I'm leaving it alone.
I was like, man, I don't even care. I don't care.
It's funny, man, because the case company who be sending W units, they don't even send me one because they already know. Like, they always be like, hey, I'm like, don't send W unit. So I used to tell them all the time. Now they don't even send it. They just send me the cases because they already know I ain't gonna do it. I just gotta wait.
I don't even care no more.
Nah, I feel it. I respect it, man. I be just messing around, but it'll be all good though, man. I don't care. And I'm gonna still do mine when I get it. I'm gonna still do mine when I get them. You know what I mean? So I just got them all powered up.
Right.
Now T done hit people with that reverse psychology because Rinky sent me some cases, and I was sure gonna do a video, and I said, man, I ain't finna do a video without the phone. Let me like the phone.
Hey, man. You can't. If you're getting it, wait. If you're not gonna get it, that's cool. If you're getting it, I mean, just wait. Like, I get the rush to be first to do them, but I'm like, if you get in the phone, just wait. You know what I mean? Like, you can test other aspects of a case just by how it fit. You know, it's just a little different when you get a dummy unit. You know what I mean? Or to the real one.
Yeah.
So that's just me though, because I do case reviews. So I look at it a little different. That's why.
No, I wanted to go ahead and put it out there because Armadillo Tech did send me the case, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do the video. That way, if I get the phone later, then hey, I can do a follow up. If not, then I still did something with the product.
Right.
Yes, sir. I definitely can't wait to get my hands on a regular version, a smaller version, just to see what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing all this negative flack about it. But you know me, the more shit you talk about it, the more I'm gonna get it and review it.
There you go. I mean, it's gonna be straight. I went to Best Buy today, and I refrained from even looking at the plus. Like I saw the Aurora Glow in person, just like off a distance, and I knew I didn't like that color at all. I don't know why people going crazy about it. That shit is ugly. First of all, it's not cute. My girl talking about some it's cute. It's not cute, man. That color is ugly, man. Like I don't know why people going crazy about it, yo.
It don't look like the picture. The picture look like the picture look like a Huawei gradient. Like it go from silver to blue. It don't look like all of that rainbow.
But that's the thing. You got to hold the phone at a certain angle, right? At a certain angle, she look all right, but when you see her under the real lights, he look up.
Right, yeah. Like when you see her in the club, she look all right, but when the lights come on at the end of the night, then it look totally different, man. That's how that phone is. Like I saw it, I was just like, nah, man. I don't know why people going crazy over this phone. Like,
just don't take it home.
My girl said I'm the only one like boring black phones anyway. But I got a white phone this time. I'm getting the white one. I got the white Note 10 Plus coming.
Storm triple white.
She said I'm gonna put a black case on it. Nobody asked you. You about to go in the room. She not gonna be back here co-signing. Like, and you know, black case is definitely going on it too. That's the thing.
I got the murder black. I went on ahead and kept it.
Hey, you better watch out, T, man. You gonna catch a flip flop to the back of your head.
She did not flip flop at me. She ain't even got none on.
Trust me, she'll find something inventive.
She gotta go. LaShawn said, send her to the room. I'll let her live, man. Be nice to your baby mama. I hear you, man. Man, LB, God, dog, man. I knew he was gonna be a little late, but you see, he's trying to psych Tech Rand out. That's all, man.
Yeah, he tried to.
He's trying to psych you out. You know what I mean?
Plenty of time. I got plenty of time.
See what the hell? What the hell?
Hey, what up? What up, though? What up, TK? I want y'all to know I put this outfit together for $20.
Hey, man, for real. That's as soon as I saw that goddamn hair, man.
Boy, I came in the room. I was like, boy, that's the way to do it.
I took a screenshot and everything. I'm about to post this shit on Twitter.
Oh man,
that's how you know he's serious, man. That's how you know the man. Mike done started something. So every Saturday night, people gonna be looking for you got to get a digital belt or something, man. You got to get this is about to be a Saturday night thing, man.
Yeah.
Made the belt. That's my profile picture. And anytime somebody win, they get that belt.
So you got to get the black leather gloves too.
Nah. Well, first of all, I know I ain't the only one drinking tonight, man. Where the drinks at, man? I know I see Mike's. Tanner, where yours at?
Oh yeah.
Where yours at?
And the Fergadator.
My drink is put up because I got TJ tonight. You know, once my girl get
man. Yeah, it's a wrap,
once my girl get home from work,
right,
then I'll turn up.
Right.
Nah, man, I'm gonna tell y'all how serious I am about this. I was in the dollar store at 8:00 looking at fake money. Like, does that look real enough? Nah, because I had the whole setup. I was gonna be done. I was gonna light this here. You know, I got to pull the Will Smith. I got it just for show. I was gonna have this thing lit, and I was gonna have a stack of money in front of me.
Boy, that would have did it. You gotta do it now. You gotta do it now.
I'm gonna have it ready next week.
Do it now.
Hey, next week is gonna be all ones, and I'm gonna be just like this when the stream starts.
No, just go. We're gonna
be taking some bets the next week. Like, hey, look now, we gotta do some some cash apps, some PayPals or something, man.
Listen, I'm putting it out there now. I don't know if he's watching, but if he's not, he'll see it on the replay. If Trent win, he get to pick his opponent. But if LB win, I'm calling Jay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what if the opponent don't accept?
Well, then LB have to pick somebody. But I'm trying to get Jay on here. LB said they was talking about it, so we'll see. But
I can't argue. I can't go back and forth with nobody, man. I can't do it. I ain't got no patience for that, man.
You know, that's all LB do.
Yeah,
I'll be a judge. That's when I saw this matchup. I was like, oh boy, because Tech Red don't give up. LB definitely ain't giving up. So man,
hey Trent can't be when my girl was taking a picture of you.
Bruh, I came in and you was like, hey man, get the live focus. No.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm with Genosis. Janosa said if people don't accept, we're all going over to Twitter and posting chicken gifs. If you don't accept the challenge, there it is, man. If you don't, Janosa's the laid the rule down. If you don't accept the challenge, man, you're getting roasted on Twitter. Straight up.
Big facts. Travis MCP in the building.
Yep.
Mr. B-Roll himself.
Was over there dropping AirPods from Jones and stuff. That was hilarious.
No, I gotta look at that video. I saw it pop up, man. I gotta check it out.
No, we need that next week. We need LB and Gadget Goddess.
Oh
my God!
If I win, I'll give up my seat to watch them two.
Bro, that's a always ever going battle right there. They don't never
ever going on Twitter. It don't matter how many times or when I refresh my Twitter feed, is that one of them names gonna pop up.
But you know what though? Last week, Gigi was defending LB. So I don't know. It's been a lot of changes going on. Let's see.
But no, that was because of the Samsung or whatever, right? You gotta have a topic that you know they gonna go at it with.
Big facts.
Bring up some shit about Huawei.
Let's see. I got Crown Vanilla and Coke over here.
I got Oxygen and H2O.
Sean, you ain't right.
You got some Don Julio Del Negro.
Well, you better stay with that tequila, boy.
Man,
yo, Sean, you stupid. Yo, Sean, you that's a comment of the night so far.
Titan Tech, what up, Wallace? Wallace in the building.
Wallace, man, me and Wallace still gotta get up, man. Wallace about 10-15 minutes up the street, man. That's why I said Wallace don't mess with your boy, man.
Yeah, I gotta get up with both of y'all because we coming up to Atlanta this year for Christmas, so I gotta get up with both of y'all.
It depends on what the week. I'll be in North Carolina usually for Christmas, man. But you just gotta hit me and let me know the dates. You know, if I'm around, we definitely link up. Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for somebody to come. Like when Tech Rant came over, like, bet we linking up. I'll be waiting for somebody to come to Atlanta, man.
Yeah. I might come down there for Thanksgiving to visit my mom. So we'll see how that goes.
I know Sean B coming up here in September. Me, him, I think like YC Imaging. I don't know if y'all watch like the photo, like the camera people, but we always will be getting up and doing like a little video or something.
Yeah. Oh shit, what I miss?
Travis, I'm not monetized yet. That's YouTube. I gotta drop that before YouTube.
The wig, the tie, the cigar, bro. You nailed it, bro.
Hey man. I'm gonna tell you what. This blazer, I like this thing enough. I was like, man, this thing was $5 at Goodwill. I'm gonna wear this to church in the morning. Shoot.
Yeah, I'm wear this to church in the morning.
Yo, I dare you to wear that fucking wig to church.
No.
I want you to take a selfie with the pastor.
Nah. My pastor called me out as soon as I walked through the door. As soon as I walked through the door, I'm good. They won't even preach. They'll just do the altar call right then and there. You with the wig, come on up. You need. Sean said, "I got it." Oh man,
where is LB at? LB stalling, man.
I mean, I'm trying to give him his time.
I know he got a business running, but dang, on. One time, I'm about to look up his hours on Google.
He need all the preparation he can get.
He closed at 9 Central. So he still got 45 minutes, but last week he said it was slow. This week I guess not. I'm finna call.
See, now if this is the pay-per-view fight, now people be booing, people want their money back. They want now. I'm knocking some points off LB right now.
Oh, shit.
Tanner got that fancy gas. Tanner got that money glass over there. You see that glass he got, y'all? See that glass he took it out of?
24 Garrett around the ring. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. OJ Pimps in his own day. Yeah.
He got that money glass. Y'all better watch him now, man.
Oh, man. He didn't pick up?
Nah, he not picking up.
Boy.
Everybody go mention LB on Twitter and put a bunch of chicken.
Go mention LB on Twitter, yo.
Oh damn!
I'm on it right now.
and just put a bunch of chicken emojis.
Oh, look at them damn emojis go. Dang.
I ain't never used chicken emoji either.
Finna do it today.
Man.
I might switch up chicken emoji because there are a few of them.
Chicken. Yeah. He'll be making me look bad. I've been hyping the champ up all week, and then he gonna do this? Man.
Yeah, man. Champ got to be here waiting for the opponent, man. Like, that ain't gonna work, man.
I'm just saying.
And he was raising hell about that 1-0 too, wasn't he, bro?
Yeah, man, he was all week. I want my 1-0 on there. I want my 1-0 on there.
Man, Tanner, you know you got to put that 1-0 up there, bro. I'm like, shit. Okay, fuck it. You're not treating your champion right. Okay. Now look at our champ. We got the challenger ready to go. Blow for blow. Where are you, bro?
I put baby chicks. I put baby chicks.
Boy, they boy flood. It'll be.
Travis need to chill out, man.
My notification's blowing up.
Travis done put you on the spot.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Travis threw that 50 ball your way, boy.
Hey,
Travis threw that 50 ball at you.
Go make that money, Mike, man.
Yeah.
I just gave you away.
You see, Sean, that's what Sean, that's what I was saying, man. Champ making the challenger sweat, yo. Tech Red might be getting a little nervous over here, man, because you know what I mean?
Man, Tech Red look like he over there chilling.
Yeah, he is.
I ain't got nothing to be worried about.
Hey, where the light skinned warrior TJ at, man? Where he at, man? Where your cut man at, yo?
He right here. He right here.
Where the cut man? Where the cut man at? My light skinned warrior TJ, boy.
Oh, shit.
We might
He right there.
Let him start cutting them lights off on you again.
TJ liable to pull the whole house off, boy.
Yeah,
Man.
Nah, he chilled tonight. He got his nap early.
Oh yeah, he good now there.
See, last time he was tired and shit, and he was like, "All right, Daddy, let's go." And I'm like, "Come on, man, I'm trying to finish this real quick."
Yeah.
He about turned that light off about 50 times.
Oh boy.
And Eric missing too, man.
What easy at?
TJ.
Yeah.
Easy about to come in here like, well, you know, I done shot 38 videos a day. You know, easy about to come in here and say he done shot 137 videos a day.
My bad, everybody. I had to shoot some product today, and I was
charger. I got the dang on shoot now. I done shot 205 videos a day.
Yeah.
Travis with the legit question. LB,
I was out there with Film Pro. You know what shit at 450 megabits.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
The question is so legit, even though you use commas instead of periods, it'll go. You know what I'm saying? We'll let it pass. Damn.
Hey, bro. Hey, Travis talking that talk right now, though. That's not a lie, though. That's no lies being detected.
Hold on. God damn it. Let me see.
You call it a better.
Hey, Tanner, how far you from his shop, man? Go pull up on Tanner. Go
Right.
Go pull up on the
walk up in there live streaming like, hey.
Oh, shit.
Man, the champ making me look bad, man.
You got to know I'm taking some off his Letterman card.
Hey, hold on. Yo, you said what, man? All right. Okay, cool. We waiting on you. Everybody's waiting on you. You got everybody in suspense and doing chicken emojis and shit.
Get your ass out. We ain't selling popcorn.
I'm taking 2 points off. I'm taking 2 points off his Letterman card. Yo, I'm gonna be that one judge that's gonna be the deciding factor.
Okay,
taking points off.
Yeah. Oh, he just said it's worth waiting for. He on his way right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to warm this lasagna up and eat on this live stream if he takes too dang long.
Hey man, go ahead because I got a taco in the fridge. I'm looking at it right now.
Boy, I got some lasagna from Carrabba's that's calling my damn name, boy.
Man,
I hate to be on a live stream eating.
Hey man, I don't care. Go and do your thing, man.
No, I'm good.
Mike, man. Next week, right? What you gotta do is you gotta have your wife come in with the cards, like the numbers for each round. And
we do need each round. We need a card woman. We do need to
show the number up on the screen.
We do need a card woman.
Oh man.
I might see if I get her to do that.
LaShawn said, "Let me roll this blunt."
Hey, all you gotta do is run a Dollar Tree and just get some little poster boards, write the numbers on there. Ain't gotta be fancy. You know.
Yeah.
Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5.
Big House, he making that dough, but he I ain't making no dough right now, man. I've been hyping this man up all week. I'm a promoter. I'm promoting this fight, and he got me out here waiting, man. He messing me up.
Getting them watch time hours.
It's
This is why Mike got money taken from him, because of stuff like this.
Uh-oh, there go TJ.
Yeah.
The lights get warrior.
Even TJ getting hyped. Like, when is it going down? When is it going down?
TJ, boy.
Hey. TJ getting hyped. Is TJ interested in the career and fighting?
Yeah, he probably will be.
It's funny that people know who TJ is, though.
Me and him be scrapping in the morning. Like, sometimes he'll wake up at 3:00, go right into my room. Like, he do his mama different. Like, his mama, he come up, nice, climb in the bed, lay next to her. This motherfucker will walk in and slap me in the face and be like, I'm like, what?
That's
how you gonna slap me awake?
That's how you do it,
man. For the record, I had songs for y'all to come into, but since LB was late, I just didn't even feel like messing with it. But
damn!
Oh man,
yeah, LB messed it up. LB messed it up.
So there's gonna get a real formal announcement and everything of the. Oh man, yeah.
Man. See, you see,
I'll give y'all with Trent song. What that Trent song was gonna be? Because I figured it would be the perfect song for him.
We got 42 people watching, waiting.
Hey.
Yeah.
You got my girl. Y'all still ain't started?
You should have came in there. You should have came in there with Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Cleveland.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
We about to see LeBarron at the crossroads, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Shots fired. LB talking about it's worth it. See, now I'm gonna tell you, he loses points for the fact that he answered your call, but he didn't answer mine. Now I'm the damn manager. He didn't answer my call. I'm mad now. And you know what? Janox is big facts. We having fun even if LB late.
Man, we good. We gonna have fun regardless, man. Because you gotta think when they get to fighting, I'm just gonna make a drink and I'm quiet. I'm just gonna be drinking. So
I'm just gonna be over here trying to make people laugh. That's all I'm here to do. I'm gonna be doing this the whole time.
Oh man,
I might light it just because I can. I don't know.
Tell me some. Hey Tanner. Tell them to hold tight. It's worth it. I got them. They won't be disappointing. I promise.
Oh boy, damn! You hear that, Take Rant? Boy, he gonna come in. Boy, he gonna shut your shit down, Take Rant, boy.
Unlock trust and
joy, man.
He said LB from Bruce Willis.
He gonna shut what down? He gonna shut it
down.
You said he gonna shut it down, man.
When he come in.
Whenever he come in.
When he come in, okay. I got this motherfucker right here.
Tell you what, I'm finna keep this going. Y'all go tweet LB.
I'm about to pull a flawless victory. Win all 5 rounds.
Jesus Christ, all five topics.
I'm gonna tell you what, y'all better hope
they gonna have to stop the fight by round 4.
I'm gonna get on Travis level and have all them sound effects in the background. Fatality.
Which one of y'all got the white towel?
I can get one. Shit.
Right.
Get one.
There it is.
And we all got one. Shoot, I can
give me a white towel. I can throw the towel in now.
Nah.
The white towel in the bird. She said we do. I don't think it's clean. Never mind. Dude. We throw a damn beige towel in this mother. Yeah, I did.
Look, LaShawn, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's chess, checkers, Chinese checkers, battleship, Monopoly. I got that ass.
Michael West, fried chicken. That's right. Burnt popcorn and fried chicken.
God damn.
If I'm feeling generous later on tonight, I might give him half a round.
Damn.
Damn, boy, this is I'm about to damn drink this whole bottle tonight. The way they talk. Damn,
Man.
All right, let me see.
What up, El Jefe?
the fact that ain't nobody leaving this staying consistent around 40 people. People waiting for this show.
Yeah,
man. I
yeah.
appreciate
You know,
that.
you got to think, most streams, if you're not really talking about none, people here to drop off. Nah, people waiting. People just waiting there like, look, man, I'm trying to see this battle, man.
Yes. Exactly.
You said what?
Worse than battle rap.
My girl says worse than battle rap.
Oh Lord, LB, goddamn, man.
Hey,
Ain't
man.
you supposed to have employees and shit, man? Come on.
Man.
Where Easy at? Forget all this.
That
Where's
is
the tech preacher at?
That's what I want to know. 'Cause you know, Eric coming
Like,
here,
okay,
hey,
I'll
Eric
give-
coming here with that bottle. Da, 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 da.
Where is the tech preacher at? Tech preacher dang on 30 minutes late now.
I give him a pass because I done seen him 6 out of the past 7 days this week.
That is true.
facts.
But we have to get a replacement
Out
judge in
video
a minute.
left and right.
We're gonna have to get Wallace or somebody here for a replacement judge in a minute. Hefe or somebody.
Hey, man. Tell you
Well,
what,
I guess the chat can be a tiebreaker,
Well, the chat is like the crowd. We need the
The
chat.
chat, the crowd. Yeah.
But no, we're gonna have to get a third judge in here. So I'm gonna go ahead on and let me see.
We're gonna have to get a third judge because Easy out there on the ocean recording videos, so he ain't gonna be here.
Tell you what, I think I'm gonna send this out. Let me see. Anybody in the stream? Wallace?
I don't see why LB doing research. It ain't that much research to do. Shit. It's the fucking pixel.
You know what, Big House? We might have to do that next weekend. We might have to have a pre-fight before the main event.
Preliminaries. That's true.
Yeah.
Get me up here to talk about. Let me stop. I ain't gonna.
Ooh, Travis is going in, God.
Travis is going in, man.
Boy, Travis is destroying him right now.
Man.
Oh, goddamn.
Boy, I almost want Travis to come be a Travis. If you ain't doing nothing, please send me a message on Twitter.
That joker said his eggs is scrambled. Everybody go tag LeBarron with scrambled eggs emojis, man.
Man, bump it.
Travis just started something. Everybody go tag him with scrambled eggs emojis.
Talk about this gonna be worth it. All right. I ain't never had an omelet I had to wait 30 minutes for.
You ain't lying. If it is, you can keep it.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Hey, that omelet about to be burnt like that fucking popcorn.
Cook.
Ooh. 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 we got the ladies.
Yeah,
We got the ladies in the chat getting mad. We got the ladies in the chat getting mad. Kimmy getting hot.
You know what? Kimmy would be a good judge, but Kimmy will come in ready to fire him up for making her wait.
Oh, LB gonna lose. Kimmy gonna dock all them points, boy. So I gotta make another drink now, man. Mess with LB. He done made me go through my man. I'll be back, chat. Man.
I'm on my second one. I'm getting mad.
I'm sitting here looking at this clock, man. Like, god damn.
Right. You know, like, man, if this was pay-per-view, people would be pissed off, and I couldn't be mad at him. I'm finna call this man again.
Sean is ready finally. Yeah, he said he rolled up. He's straight. So, damn. Yeah, Mike.
LB. Okay, he's still working. All right, bet.
That's what he said 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, right. Look, I see Gadget got us in Tech Valley giving it away. How about LB wanted the soft step before he came in? Oh, here you go. Okay, people. Finally.
Finally,
You know,
the champ is here.
I ain't even finna get the champ is late, ladies and gentlemen. The champ is late, but he is here.
Hey,
LB.
look, I can't turn down the paper, y'all.
Hey man, we understand. All right.
No, don't worry. You won't be able to turn down the cell either.
We got an echo somewhere. We got an echo somewhere.
Uh-oh.
LB, you echoing?
I'm not open.
Everybody talk.
Yo.
It's an echo coming from somewhere. It can get feedback. Okay.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Everybody said it was LB. It wasn't new.
Yo.
Yeah, it's LB because I just got it right.
I can sign in and sign out and sign back in.
You good now? No, that.
Oh, put your headphones on.
All right, hold up.
Yeah, that speaker is giving you that feedback.
Yeah.
Travis still talking.
Travis is talking cash money, boy.
And Travis, that dude in the front, right in the front row, is talking cash junk, boy.
Bank stay open. Bank is still open over there. We're here. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Mm.
Right, hold on,
Look at that look on Travis's face.
What Travis going on?
I'm gonna leave him muted until he get his headphones in.
Well, the champ ain't got his gloves laced up. His pants is falling off his ass, boy. Damn, champ looking bad right now, boy. Champ looking like boy off a great white hype. You know when he gained all that weight?
I should have broke out some ice cream.
Champ looking bad right now.
Come on, man. There's 1+ echo. Uh-oh.
Damn.
I'm unmuted.
How's it sound now?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Nah,
Boy, this shit looking mighty ugly right now, boy.
Wow.
Boy, calm
It
down.
was worth it though. It was worth it.
He said it's worth it. So
You know how this is when you in an arcade and the time about to run out and you put a quarter in and be like new challenger go pop up. We gotta do that in a minute, man. We got new challenger. That's what we have to do in a second, man.
Yeah. LBO, everybody in the chat, a bag of popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, everybody
about to pop me a bag of popcorn straight from Aldi.
Boy, it's an Aldi in walking distance of my new apartment. I love it.
It's all from here, man.
I can walk in there.
It's gonna be a forfeit.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Everybody always saying.
So it's just us with the judges. Easy ain't gonna come.
All right, LB back in. Let's see what happens.
Boy, Travis is slaying.
LB.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Think we good?
Okay.
Yeah.
No echo now. All right. So after all this waiting in time, after all of this, the champ done put us through all of this mess. You better be ready, man. You better be ready. So let's go ahead on and get into round one. Let's just get right into it since you done made the people wait long enough. The pricing of the Pixel 4. We debating the Pixel tonight. We're starting off with round one. Pricing. LB, do you think it's going to come in higher or lower than last year's? You pick your position, and Tech Rant, you fight against it.
Well, first, I'm picking a position that is going to come in lower than last year.
I'm taking a position of it's going to be higher.
All right, so I'm giving credit to Google for the simple fact that I think Google is paying attention to the market. All right. So seeing the market, last 4 months, everybody's been saying that we're paying too much for these phones. You got the two top dogs in the market that's ran the market up, Apple and Samsung. All right. And everybody else in the market sees that Apple and Samsung are moving the market up. Google comes out with the 3A. Why do they do that? They know that everybody's tired of paying too much for the phones. Google just came out with the 3A and the 3A XL, and they sold twice the amount of phones that they sold last year. All right. Not only that, I feel that Google is paying more attention to OnePlus than they are Samsung and Apple, for the simple fact that that's why they targeted the 90 hertz screen on this new device. They didn't get that from Samsung. They didn't get that from Apple because Samsung and Apple ain't offering us that. And I think OnePlus is more of a threat to Google than Apple or Samsung. So the thing is how do you wipe OnePlus out the way other than matching and beating what they're doing? So they're gonna have to beat them at their own price game.
Ah, Lordy Lord. Is that your defense?
So now
No, I'm asking, is that your defense? Because I'm about to go.
So with the pricing, okay, no company will price themselves out to the point where the Pixel 3a XL came in tops at what, $400? Am I correct?
It tops at 480.
Yeah,
480, right. So any company that tiers their products, they always tier their products with some type of tiering strategy. Meaning that, okay, why would you come out at 480 and top out at 480 and then jump all the way up to $900 on your next device? Anybody that's buying your products, you just shot yourself in the foot because you already got the best camera on the market in a cheaper model. Everybody's saying that. All the tech reviewers are saying that. Everybody on this panel pretty much has said that. Okay, so as we say, the average consumer who that device was made for, all right, the average consumer, all they care about is the camera. So what's going to make the average consumer move up to a $1,000 device when they can get the same camera in the $400 device? It's not going to happen. So why would you shoot yourself in the foot like that? So
okay, all right. That one, they not shooting themselves in the foot because one, we all know that the Pixel 3A was a budget phone. They made that phone as cheap as humanly possible. They used polycarbonate. They didn't use metal. There's no wireless charging. They basically just gave you a camera inside of a plastic phone. It don't even got Gorilla Glass on there. It's got that Dragon Glass, whatever that shit is. So now that we entering back into the flagship category, you're going to have that glass back. You're going to have that wireless charging. You're going to have the camera and the extra camera in there. And you're going to have the new technology. Google is going to make you pay for that. That ain't going to be cheap. That ain't going to be low. And why on earth would Google try and swing on OnePlus when OnePlus is only on 2 carriers right now? What is it? Just T-Mobile and then they go into Sprint? Right now, Google has spread out to all of the carriers. And Google has pretty much made it known. They made it known that their number one opponent is Apple. That's where they do all their advertising against. When the Pixel 3 came out, who did they attack in their advertising? Apple, iPhone. They ain't say nothing about OnePlus. The 90 hertz display, that's just to throw it on top because really, how else are you going to top that ugly ass phone that they had from last year? They got to put more stuff in it. So I'm sorry. Nah.
Number one, okay, when they came out with their ads, OnePlus hadn't even dropped their phone out. So what are they going to do? They're going to shoot an ad against OnePlus, and OnePlus hadn't dropped their phone yet. So that would be why they dropped their ads targeting Apple. Apple was the only player in the game that made sense at that time. All right. Now, after OnePlus comes and make their smoke, all right, and they come out with the pricing of the OnePlus 7 Pro, now you got something that you have to contend with because not only do you have Apple, you got somebody else running up in the ranks. All right. Number two, as far as the polycarbonate and all of that, okay, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but that wasn't a mid-tier phone. That was a budget phone. Okay. It came in at 300 and tiered up to 400. So they covered those two categories. Now, speaking of the OnePlus 7 Pro, we all found out that the pricing of the manufacturing of that phone was what, $324. Do you think the Pixel 4 or the 4 XL is going to cost that much more to produce? Because you're talking about the OnePlus Pro. The OnePlus Pro is all glass. The OnePlus Pro has all quality materials in it. It's missing the wireless charging, headphone jack or whatever, but other than that, those things are not going to run the phone up an extra $400. So what I'm saying is that Google is going to price this device strategically, okay, closer to the OnePlus 7 Pro than they would the Galaxy Note or the iPhone XS Max.
They gonna price it higher because one, Google is a brand name that everybody knows. Okay, more people know about Google than they know about OnePlus. And all right, I'll take you on that part. I'll take you on that part of the flagship route. Google, they made their budget phone. Like you said, they got the $300 phone. They got the $400 phone. It would make no sense for them to sit in the $600 to $700 range, right? When they can go higher. It makes no sense whatsoever, especially with the extra stuff that they're putting in there. Why are you going to put in even more tech and then sell it for less than what you had it last year? That makes no sense. That makes zero sense.
Number one, the tech that they're putting in there, okay. You got the Scully radar, all right? Whatever they calling that, the Scully radar or hand gesture, whatever that is, all right? You got that, and you got an extra camera. Every phone on the market that came out with 3 and 4 cameras, all right? Google just added one more camera because for the last couple of years, they were rocking with 1 camera. So it's not like they're moving the price up that much. What I'm saying is that you got the 3A XL at coming in at $480. I think you said. How much was it? It was just say roughly about $400 now. All right. Google is not going to jump their next product line, okay, $400. No one does that. They're not going to jump it that high. So if they're going to come out with a 4 and a 4 XL, now it'd be different if you're saying they're just coming out with a 4 XL, but they're coming out with a 4 and they're coming out with a 4 XL. All right. They're not going to jump that thing $400. They're going to play the tier game like everyone else. And what I'm saying, Google doesn't have to make as much profit as Samsung and Apple. Everybody's trying to get into a services game. Who's better to position themselves on services other than Google? Google is on. So
Google's already in services. They don't have to position themselves for services. They are the services for all of the Android devices.
Yeah, but there's still a fight right now for more services because number one, you got the smart home, you got the Google Home. Everybody's trying to get the whole Apple ecosystem thing down. All right. So what's the best way for Google to approach it other than get the phone in everybody's hand as easy as possible? So what do? You'll take an L on the price and not take as much profit so that you can sell more devices so that it'll be easier for you to get your services in everybody's hands. That's just classic basic business.
But Google doesn't have to take a loss on that. They start with Android, okay? That's the starting point. Who gets Android first? Google does. It makes no difference. All the other Android phones got what? Android, which is Google. And even then, you still got the Pixel 4 or whatever, right? And prices go up over time, just like we got inflation. If you look at their pricing structure, pretty much since the Pixel all the way up to now, the prices have gone up every single year. The only time that the price went down was when they introduced a budget phone to get their sales back up and running. Also, the reason why their sales sucked before was because they were stupid and they stuck on Verizon, and now they spread out to these other markets, and they pretty much see that, hey, people are buying phones regardless or whatever, right? So when you have that person in the store and they're like, okay, you got the Pixel, right? You got the Pixel 3a, which they want to sell, and the Pixel 3a XL, whatever, they want to sell that too. They still got to sell off the older Pixel 3 and the older Pixel 3 XL. God damn, this is getting confusing. But they're not going to price all of those phones within $100 of each other. They're not. They're absolutely not. This is going to be their brand new phone that they come out with because they are trying to compete with Apple. I'm not saying that they're going to be able to compete, but they trying to compete with them.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of round one.
That's not it.
That's the end of round one.
Okay, Jim.
God.
Oh, yeah. My drink.
Woo. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That
All
damn-
right.
that damn
Right,
Travis.
like this thing for real in a second. All right. Judges, round one, who you got? I think that was kind of a clear one, but who y'all got?
Man.
I gotta go with the man that ran about tech, man.
Yeah. LB came in throwing a couple of jabs here and there, but you know what I'm saying? It was mighty damn ugly as Buster Douglas, but then Tech Rain did his thing with a beautiful job, as pretty as me. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, LB, you know, when you make the people wait, man, I don't know, man. No. But, all right, so let's move on to round two because we're gonna keep this show right on moving. Round two, leaks, ladies and gentlemen, leaks.
This would be a good one.
I want you guys to tell me, LB, since you are continuing to be the protagonist for Google, you tell me, is Google smart for leaking their own stuff? Tech Rant, you tell me why they're ignorant for leaking their own stuff. Y'all go ahead and do your thing.
Ignorant. All right, go ahead, LB. Go get it out.
No, it's your round. You won the round.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I wouldn't go as far as to say ignorant, but I'm gonna say that they were forced to do that basically based off of how ignorant they was last year, because last year they pumped up everybody's heads about the Pixel 3 and how it's coming and probably gonna have a Pixel Ultra and just you wait until you see what we got or whatever. They talked a big game and they fell flat on their face. So this year to save face and to save all the ridicule, they just went ahead and just leaked everything because they don't want to go through that embarrassment again last year. That is purely what it is. You can call it strategic. You can say Google has a higher plan or whatnot, but they was like, look, we trying to put all this stuff out now. That way y'all can't blame us later saying we ain't tell y'all, we ain't deceive y'all or whatever. But that's kind of like the cheap way out. I think if they would have just stuck with the petty advertising, then that would have been a little bit better. But for them to come out and just leak out everything, like you're telling on yourself, like that's where I'm going with that.
LB,
You done?
Yeah.
All right. I think it was a genius move. I think it was genius. I think it was gangster. I think it was brilliant for the simple fact that, number one, everybody's burned out on all these dumb links. You know, every time the products come out, you know everything that's happening to the product by the time you do your announcement. All right. So the thing is they were repairing what happened last year when the devices were sold before they even got a chance to even leak anything. So it was genius to come out this year. You had a device that was supposed to be looking similar to what the iPhone is coming out looking at, okay? And you wanted to prove that you were doing it first. So what do? You come out and you just show everybody, yeah, this is it. This is how it's going to look. And, wait until you see what it can do. That shuts down the game. Ain't nothing that Apple can say. It ain't nothing that Apple can do to defend themselves because it was like, hey, you haven't heard mum's the word from Apple now. So now you came out with this. Everybody's excited about it. Everybody's wondering what it can do. You really just changed the narrative. So it was a genius move. You can't put it any other way. It was genius. It was gangster, and it worked.
Okay, so all right, so we're gonna go about this. Let's say this or whatever, right? Didn't we just just over the past couple of months ridiculed companies for leaks or whatever, right? Even though that they were intentional. Everybody was coming out left and right like, oh man, they really ain't got nothing now, so they just got to leak just to get attention. We just got to do all this stuff just to get attention. So how come we ain't holding Google to that same standard? And I'll even be the first one to say, you know what? That was kind of cool what they leaked. But at this point, goddamn, they telling you every fucking thing. Like, skip Google I.O. Just go ahead and put the phone out. Why are we even waiting till October? You know, if Google really wants to go head to head and show, if they want to show Apple up, if they really want to show that their phone is that much better and they got that much more going on, drop your event the day before the Apple event. Go out there on stage and be like, you know what? We're not waiting till October. We're going to come out here the day before the Apple event and drop all of our stuff if the Pixel 4 and the leaks was really worth it and that strategic.
That's not explaining to me how or why I think it was genius or ignorant, but but okay.
I'm just saying, if you got that much faith in your product that you willing to leak every single detail, you might as well go the whole mile. Don't go halfway in, go all the way in. Does anyone else leak theirs? Apple isn't leaking theirs. Samsung ain't leaking theirs. You think these leaks are just actual leaks? Don't tell me that you're one of the only people that think these are actual leaks. These are not them saying, okay, let's test the market. Let's put this information out there. Google just said, look, let's get through this. Let's announce it, shut it all down, kill all the questions. This is the way it looks. And you're going to be surprised at what it does. Sure, but I still think, like I said, based off of last year, they like, look, we copping out. We don't want no backlash, so we just giving y'all everything that y'all want. We give up. We can't keep nothing secret, so we'll just give it to you.
Everybody, y'all going to put your pinkies out one time for last week's challenger, Cecil Betty.
Meow meow.
One time for Cat Daddy. He went out swinging. I don't know. He might have gave LB a concussion because it ain't looking good right now. It ain't looking good.
Yo, I'm laughing at EMP right now. He said T gets more light skinned the closer he gets to the cam.
Who said that? Who said that? I'm ready to roast somebody ass. Who said that? Who said it? I'm trying to look in the chat. Who said that?
Oh my God. EMP.
Who the hell is EMP?
I don't know, but that shit funny as hell.
I ain't scamming no damn videos. Who the hell is you, EMP? You ain't even got no credibility. You must have just found this on YouTube recommended.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
All right. LB, you got anything else to say about the leaks? Are you good?
I mean, I haven't heard an argument why the links were they were, you know, I haven't even heard an argument against what I was saying.
I mean, okay. All right. Look at it this way.
Hold on, real quick. I got to clarify. EMP is Everton's way. That's his burner.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know Everton's account, yeah, he's out of Jacksonville, Florida. He's a dope creator.
Yeah, man. Check him out, man.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm done, man. Let's move on.
All right. Judges in the chat. Who got round two?
Tanner, I'm gonna let you go first, man.
All right, cool, Brody. Okay, it was real damn close this time. No question.
It was
real damn close this time. But the thing is, I might have to give it to LB this time because since Google's leak, I'm saying, hell, let's stay phone. Fuck it, why not?
You know what? I'm on the point with Tanner, man. It was a good round. Both throwing some solid jabs, but
man, it got ugly. Yeah.
When LB said it was gangster, I thought the same thing when Google did that. So I'm gonna have to give it to the champ, man. We 1-1. I think that one was it, man. It was a close fight, but
yeah.
LB with the facts, it's just what it is. Like, they did this, they own up to it. This is what we did. Boom. That's what it was, man. So I'm gonna have to go with the champ on this round.
All right. Round 2 was rigged.
Come on, Catwoman.
Round 2 was rigged.
Come on. God damn it. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow. All right. Okay. Well, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to send this out because I think I'm gonna get a third judge up in here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
Who could it be?
round 3, while we're waiting on the third judge to come on in, round 3 is going to be the Pixel 3A.
Oh,
now, here's what we're going to talk about with that. LB, since you've been defending Google, I need you to tell me why the Pixel 3A was a good thing when they got their flagship coming out in a month. And Tech Rant, I need you to tell me why it was a bad thing that they got when they got the flagship about to come out. Because it seemed like, this is just my understanding, I feel like I can get the same camera and the same functionality with the $408 phone versus the $1,000 phone. But that's just me. I'm just here to promote it. So y'all going ahead and do your thing.
All right,
LB, you won that last round.
all right. So you repeat the question because I want to make sure I answer it directly. I don't want to.
Do you think the Pixel 3A is going to help the flagship line? That's what I need you to tell me. Do you think it's going to help the flagship Google Pixel lineup, or do you think that's what I need you to tell me?
Yes, I think it's going to help the flagship line for the simple fact that it made the Pixel 3A and 3A XL made Google relevant again. Google lost a whole lot of steam last year after that 3. Okay, now guess what? All the talk of the half the year has been that 3A and 3A XL. Just about everybody in the chat section, just about everybody on this board done did a video saying, hey, man, maybe we don't need $1,000 phone. Why don't we get this $300 or this $400 phone and have the best camera on the market? All right. But everybody in the chat and everybody on this panel knows and understands most techies are going to look beyond what you have at that 3A and that 3A XL, and they're going to want the top dog. They're going to want all the little features that Google bakes into the new device. All right. And the only reason that everybody will be on the side of it is for the fact that the noise that the 3A made. So the 3A has put them back into the discussion. The 3A has put them back into the favorite corner again. Now, with that being said, I go back to my original argument. Yes, I think it's going to boost the 4 and the 4 XL for the simple fact that I think they're going to price it right. All right. If they price it right, it's all going to fall in line. Then they're going to have 4 devices on the market, the same way that Samsung put 7 devices on the market this year. The same way that Apple is about to come back and put 3 devices on the market. Google is doing the same thing. To me, they've done it structured and better. They've done it over a span, number one. Number two, I think they're going to meet all price points. So I think, the 3A was the champ. It's the one that put them back in the driver's seat.
Okay, so here's what I'm looking for. Do you think you're saying you think the Pixel 3A is going to drive people to buy the flagship Pixel? I just want you to give me a yes or no. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Tech Rant, take it away.
Well, I like to start off and say that LB is a good friend of mine, and I totally do not respect his opinion on this subject. It is totally going to hurt the Pixel 4, right? I'll use your own argument against you. What did people want all the time, right? People wanted a phone that took good pictures, okay? They wanted something that took good pictures. They didn't care about the specs. And just like you said, only techies care about specs. So let's say the techies go out and buy this phone, which I don't know, why they would do it, but you might have a couple of people that are interested in the Pixel 4. 1, it's a brand new phone, and 2, that's going to be competing against the 3A, the 3XL, the 3. and the 3XL, all which come at a discounted price. You got the Pixel 3a coming in at what? $300 on Swapper, $399 brand new. And then you got the most expensive of the ones, the 3A, you know, grandma titty notch, whatever, at $599. Those are low prices. And boy, you better not turn off my light again. Anyway, those are prices that people can work with, and they don't have to worry about signing up for payment plans or anything like that. But let's just stick with the whole Pixel 4 argument or whatever, right? The Pixel 4 got hurt because there's nothing that we know right now that the Pixel 4 does better as far as taking pictures compared to the 3A. As far as we're concerned, the pictures from the 3A are the same as everything else. So why pay more when you can get it for less? The only people who care about all the extra stuff is the techies, and they are in a very, very small minority. Look at what Apple did. Apple came out with that iPhone XR and that terrible ass screen and still stole their own sales away from the XS Max and the the 10S. Even though, you know, the techies and the specs all wanted that or whatever. So in my opinion, the 3A hurt the sales of the Pixel 4. Boy, get over here.
Okay.
Stop trying to help LB.
Can I I'm just going to brief you on your earlier argument, because your defense was they're not going to pack all this extra stuff and then charge you less money. Okay, don't lose that, please. Please keep that energy, because it's obvious that this is going to have an extra camera. This is going to have all this stuff that you say that they're going to charge an extra $1,000 for. All right. Yeah. So it's going to obviously not be the same phone. And I'm sure if they're going to pack that stuff in there, that this phone is going to have capabilities that the 3A and the 3A XL won't have. All right. So I'm sure that they're going to market it as such. They're going to market these new functionalities and the new hardware. All right. Then I think technically T sat on his phone or whatever and it bent. Okay. Or what I think I think he was saying that his phone was bending because of the polycarbonate back or whatever. So with that being said, there is a group of people out there that's going to want the higher quality phone. That's just point blank, period.
A very small, minute group of people.
You're trying to compare Google with Apple. Okay. Apple sold more XRs because Apple ain't never sold nothing that cheap before in a line that they did. That's why Apple users were anxious to get something below $1,000. That's why they sold more. It was a no-brainer for Apple. Okay. Anybody that with common sense should have known that Apple was going to sell more XRs than anything else, because their phones are too doggone expensive for what you get from the get-go. All right. That's not the nature of Android. The nature of Android is you have choices. So that argument, I don't know why you use that argument, because you're talking about Android compared to Apple. Apple users have no other choice. It's either very expensive or expensive. That's all you got with Apple. All right.
But Samsung did the same thing with the S10e. They did the exact same thing. That's Android.
Well, that's a whole nother argument.
But
that's a whole nother debate and argument with
it still falls in line. It still falls in line, because if we say Apple and we include Samsung, those two was going back and forth using the same pricing structure. The SE was a direct competitor to the 10R. Google came in and said, all right, well, we'll create something really, really, really cheap since we can't swing that high anyway. But let's get back to the point at hand.
Please.
The 3A is going to hurt those sales, because I hate saying the word, but the average consumer vastly outnumbers techies. So with Google, right, if they already know that they can get all these sales from the 3A and the 3A XL and all this other shit, they have to price it higher. They have to price it higher to invite those people in who do want to spend that money, and they're going to make up that money on charging more and having less sales. They do the same thing with cars.
I'm not hearing anything else that you just said other than I mean just repeating yourself.
What are you lost on? What are you lost on?
I mean, you presented it as you presented me with another point. The thing is the 4 and the 4 XL, okay, is not for the entry consumer, and it's not for the I'm just gonna say entry level consumer. I'm not going to even use the word average consumer. All right, I'm just gonna say the entry level consumer. That's what the 3A was made for. All right, they
right,
got that out there, and it did its job. All right, they sold.
But the question is, does the 3A hurt the Pixel 4? It don't matter who it was made for. Does it hurt it?
And my argument was it did not hurt it for the simple fact that it made Google relevant again. Google's name was trash until the 3A came out. Google was the butt of every joke that came across media before the 3A and the 3A XL came out. Okay, the 3A and the 3A XL is what gave Google relevance this year. It's what makes everybody interested. Last year, this time, when the 3XL and the 3 came out, Google was the laughing stock of the tech community. This year, you don't hear that tone. The fact that you don't hear that tone lets you know that the 3A and the 3A XL is working. Nobody's dogging Google right now. Everybody's interested in what Google is doing.
That's the only. Go ahead.
No, I said proof was in the pudding. This time last year, everyone was dogging Google. They was, I mean, front page tech, they were running a joke on Google every day, every morning. Not so much now. Now it's like everybody's wondering what Google is doing.
Once again, if you look at the overall grand scheme of things, right? When you look at the overall grand scheme of things, the 3A came out and boosted Google. It boosted Google, but it is not going to do nothing for the 4 when people can get this at such a cheap price.
It's already done what it's going to do for the 4. It made everybody interested in the 4. You cannot tell me that the tech community is not more interested in the 4 than they were of the 3.
I don't know, LB. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
I need a minute.
God damn.
Travis just broke the stream, yo.
I need a minute.
I can't get together, yo.
All right, man. We're gonna take this opportunity to have a brief intermission.
Oh my God.
Out time, nigga.
Y'all see my eyes. Yo, I'm not laughing. Yo, Travis, you hurt me, yo. Travis, you hurt me with that one, man. Oh, my God, man.
For those that missed it.
He broke me with that one, man. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna say this. You know what? I sent Wallace an invite to be a third judge, but I guess he like commentating, so I'm gonna let him do his thing. But, all right, folks. So everybody in the chat, you already know the deal. 1 for LB, 2 for Tech Rant. I'm gonna leave my opinion out because I'm saving my opinion for the end. But Tanner, Hoj, who you got around there?
Man, that was one of the best rounds ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, G. You know what I'm saying? LeBarron, LB, my brother, you came out kicking ass. But then again, you ran out of win, and Tech Rant did his motherfucking thing and stayed on it, bro. Yeah. That's difficult. That's real difficult. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm gonna have to get that one a rant, tech rant.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to be the split on this one, man. I kind of was feeling where LB was going with that. Like I said, this is probably one of the best rounds that we had. But from what I heard before Travis broke me, I might have to give it to LB on this one, man. I might have to give it to LB on this one. He some good facts on this, man. It was tough. It was super tough, but I'm gonna have to give it on. I'm gonna have to give mine to LB right now, man.
Okay.
The best round ever.
Since y'all are splitting, and I've only got y'all two, I'm gonna have to be the third judge to go ahead and nail it in.
Go ahead.
And I gotta say that I gotta agree with LB, just because I think the 3A is going to drive more people to Google. That's just my opinion, because I think you're gonna have people that go into the store and they just looking for a phone that's gonna get the job done for a good price, and they get a 3A, and then they find out Google got one with more features for a couple hundred more. Ain't nobody really paying attention to the $1,000 up front. They breaking it down every 24 months. So I think somebody might look at their 3A and say, well, this one here can do all of this, but that one over there can do all of this. So they might go upgrade or do something different. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna do it, but I gotta say, LB, you got that one. So if I'm not mistaken, at the close of round 3, I believe that's 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1. LB is up 2-1. So we got 2 more rounds though. Now here's the thing. Y'all kind of went into round 4 with that argument, because round 4 was, do we even need a flagship Pixel with the Pixel 3A? So we kind of touched on that one already. So I'm gonna amend round 4. And what we're gonna do with round 4 is we're gonna go with Google's. This is what we're gonna do with round 4. Y'all give me just a second. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. Have a bathroom break. I'm gonna type this up real quick, because it'll look a lot easier. It'll look a lot better when I type it versus me saying it. I'm a little
going on the bathroom break.
Yeah. We go lock that door. I know it's almost time to close the shop up.
I know that's right.
Man, this is a good one.
Man, that last round was a doozy, bro.
Boy, it was tough. That was a tough one, man. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of lost the last bit of it, so my vote might be flawed. Y'all blame that on Travis MCP.
Yeah, blame all of that on Travis.
He hurt me. Blame it on Travis 100%. Travis, it's your fault.
Travis,
so my vote might have been flawed because Travis hurt me. But from what I heard, man, that was the best round. But Travis made a valid point. Almost could have been a draw. Almost. It could have been if Travis didn't break me, man. Travis broke me.
The thing is,
it messed my whole shit up.
And the thing is, like I said, I'm not gonna take shots at an opponent. I'm not gonna take shots at an opponent. Now see, Cat Daddy, we already talked about the price. That was round 1. We talked about the price. There you go, Ted. Let's go and do it one time for Cat Daddy. One time for Cat Daddy. Here's what round 4 is going to be. Now, everybody knows when you think about Pixel, what's the first thing you think about? The camera. First thing you think about when you think about Google's phones, you think camera. There were phones coming out with 2-3 cameras on the back, and Google was still killing the game. Killing the game with one camera.
Mm-hmm.
So round 4 is going to be amended to, does Google need more cameras?
Ooh, good question.
Okay.
So LB, you tell me, since you've been defending Google today, you've been the good guy, and Tech Rant has been Thanos. Iron Man, I need you to tell me why they need more cameras, and Tech Rant, you tell me why they need to just stick with the one.
All right. You don't want to go first?
It don't matter who go first, man.
No, it don't matter.
You can go ahead.
All right. I'm going to tell you why they don't need it, right? Keyword is need, right? They ain't even figured out how to make a good video camera. They perfected how to take pictures, but the video camera and all that features that they got in there are horrible and terrible. If I'm a customer, right, and I'm looking at the Pixel 3a and I say, okay, it takes good pictures, and then all right, you got the Pixel 4 and it does more or whatever, right? I would expect the video to be on point with that camera if that flagship wants to compete with other flagships, because other flagships got video figured out. You can't be a flagship and be like, oh, I'm just good at taking pictures and not have video as well. You can't. Absolutely not. Go ahead.
LB.
Hello?
Say that last part again. Your last statement.
I'm saying you can't be a flagship and oh, motherfucker, I hate you. Anyway, go ahead. I ain't gonna say it again, but I got something for you. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I wanted you to. Could you please repeat the last part of your statement? Because
No, you fucking repeat it. You should have been listening.
Discrepancies. Oh shit, here we go.
I can't stop it. You're right.
Uh-oh.
well, listen to that.
Damn it, LB.
You got how many?
Go ahead.
You got how many phones on the market?
Shit, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know how many Android phones is out there.
Y'all standing in the middle of the rain right now.
Top phones that matter.
Oh shit.
What is that?
That guy. Hey, look.
I need somebody in the bar section to put Travis out, damn it.
Shit.
Oh man. All right. Back to the fight.
No, go ahead. I got my repost.
Okay. Apple's top dog. How many cameras does it have?
What top dog? Their top flagship?
Their top piece of hardware phone. How many cameras does it have?
It has 2.
All right. Samsung, their top dog, top camera. What does it have? How many cameras does it have?
Like fucking 8.
All right. LG.
What? 2, 1? I don't. Wait, 1, 2? I don't know which one.
So the point is, what's the common denominator of all those top flagships?
That
they all have multiple cameras. So you're going to sit here. I would have, if I was you, I would have just bypassed this argument and said it wasn't a fair argument because of the fact that one of the main issues with the OnePlus Pro that people say is that, hey, we can't do wide angle in video mode. That's been the main complaint, okay? So 2 cameras give you the ability to be versatile. And you're going to make an argument for Google giving themselves the ability to be versatile. You're going to say that it's not needed. I don't see how you can even develop an argument on that.
Because okay, I'm gonna tell you how in a minute. Hold
on. They got 2 cameras, right? They got the best software out there. You just said that their video was garbage last year. Okay, so if we're going to improve our video, let's add another camera. All right, and improve the software. But how is adding a camera, a telephoto camera? All right, even if it's a wide angle, because right now we can only go on the leaks. Even if it's a wide angle or a telephoto, if you add that with their software, how is that a disadvantage?
Because their video software is trash. They already got pictures, right? They already got that shit. What's the point of them having an extra camera, right? So they can be double as shit, twice as sucky at fucking video if they ain't even figured the software out. Google came out there and they leaked everything or whatever, right? We supposedly named everything. They ain't said a single thing about video. They barely were able to even fix the fucking audio from the goddamn phone from last year. And we're going to add another camera on there and all this stuff is supposed to be video priority and shit anyway, and you're going to compete. God, stop it, TJ. Stop. Let go. See, you're going to send my kid after me. God damn it. Stop.
Hey, tell him his check is in the mail.
Yo. Interference.
Yeah.
But nah, man, no, you can't. Nah, they don't need that.
I got a box of graham cracker cookies.
They don't need that. They don't need that because they lived and died on that hill that there were one camera. Even all the tech gods came out there and said, "Oh, this one camera can beat all these other cameras," and all these other phones had 2 cameras for years, and people were still, "Oh my God, the Pixel, the Pixel, the Pixel."
Okay, they lived and died on the headphone jack, but they removed that. That don't mean nothing.
And then they put it back.
Right on the lower model. This is the thing. Okay, you can't tell me that them being more versatile with 2 cameras is an argument. It's not an argument. You got you got the best software in the industry, and then you add a telephoto camera, or you add a wide-angle camera. So the best picture in the industry just more versatile. How can you make the argument that that's not an advantage? That that's a disadvantage? That's like I don't understand. That's like saying 4-wheel drive is not better than front-wheel drive.
I like my 4-wheel
T-Dave,
drive.
what are you doing?
He doing what he was paid to do.
Right. TJ, you got a million toys to play with.
I see a fight
TJ.
between T and J Will about cameras one day. All right. Do y'all have are y'all good? Y'all got any closing arguments on that round? Or y'all good?
I'm good.
LB, you good? I mean, that it's not even really worth enforcing on that one. I'm not gonna, no, I'm good.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody in the chat. You know the drill. 1 for LB, 2 for Tech Rant. Tanner, go on and start off judge number 1.
Judge number 1 out of that one. 2 cameras are better than 1, especially when it comes to video. You gotta rock with LB.
Okay. T, what you got?
I might have to go with Tech Rant, man. They haven't figured it out with 1. I mean, 1 I don't think the solution isn't a whole bunch of cameras. I never was a person who needs 1,000 cameras. You know what I mean? I'm a person who, and it's all subjective. I don't think the pixel camera is good. The video, I don't think it's good. Point blank, period. I don't think it's not good to me. Other people may think it's good. That's cool, but if you can't get it halfway decent at best with 1, what makes you gonna go think slapping the second camera is gonna make anything any better? So I'm gonna have to go with Tech Rant on this one, man.
Okay. Well, y'all have put me in another compromising position.
Get him, Kane.
But just because I know the last round is going to be the one to close it out, I got to go with Tech Rant on this one. I got to do it. I like the Pixel cameras, but I will say this. I did a video with the Pixel 3a that went straight to YouTube, and it was really good. But I will say from other videos I've seen of the Pixel video camera, I was not impressed. And I got to go off of the facts that are out there. If you look at most people's videos about the Pixel 3, as far as the Pixel 3 XL or 3 video cameras, it has not been the best. And not, at least I say this, people, not for the price they're asking for it. It has not been the best. So I'm gonna go with that there. Yeah. And for those of y'all saying the round is rigged, for those of y'all saying I'm doing this to keep it going, you might be right.
It's a CON conspiracy.
It's a WWE conspiracy, and I'm going to do what I want.
CON conspiracy.
So, with that said, we're going to go into the last round, and this is going to be the finisher. So, Y'all have made some valid points, gentlemen. Y'all have made some valid points. Let me get that comment down from here. Y'all have made some valid points.
So who's in the lead right now?
It's tied.
It's tied.
Yes. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
2-2.
We gonna need another judge in a minute.
Cool. I gotta refill.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what.
What, I'm doing a bad job or something? What's going on?
No. I'm just saying. Me and Tanner keep splitting, boy. It's gonna be.
We split like a motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you what, if y'all split again, I'm gonna tell you what's about to happen. If y'all split again, okay. See, all right, Wallace, come on now. You done commentated long enough. Come on in and be a third judge.
He's supposed to be here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be
the last round.
on the side.
God damn it! Use the beard powers, man.
The last round.
Okay, now Trent, Tag Rant, LeBarron Burton, Mr. Popcorn World. Y'all got to understand. This is for all the marbles. It's the last round. I'm letting y'all talk to y'all coaches. I'm letting them heal any cuts you got. Because y'all done made all these arguments about the phone. And this is what I need to know. Would you buy one? That's the last.
That's a big question right there.
That's the last round. I need to know. Would you buy one?
How is that a debatable argument though?
Yeah.
Because you've made a lot of points as to why it's a good device.
Yes.
But you have yet to make a point as to if you would buy one.
It's in a book.
And Tech Rant made a lot of points as to things against what they've done. But the question is exactly what it says. Would you buy one?
Period.
All right.
So, Travis said he's going to come in and watch this one up close. Now, he got the link. It's going to be between Travis and Titan Tech, whoever get here first. So, with that said, LB, the people said you're sweating now.
Oh, Catwoman said you're sweating.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before you take the question and run with it, I'm not necessarily just asking, would you buy one? LB, you don't have a YouTube channel, but you can consider yourself an influencer in a way. You're on a lot of streams. You're active in Twitter. Tech Rant, you have a YouTube channel, several thousand subscribers. By the way, if you're not subscribed, you should go subscribe to him. And you guys are in a position to where, let's just say you were trying to tell somebody, should they buy this phone? That's what I want y'all to do. Tell me, would you buy it? And tell me why you would buy it. So anybody else who's considering it can use your reasons to go get it themselves. So TJ over there with the iPad. Now, I didn't send the pack of gummy worms. That was LB. I didn't want him to take that dive to fifth. But I'm gonna let Tech Rant do his thing with TJ and LB. I want you to go. And before that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Travis MCP to the stream. My third judge, since the tech preacher decided that he wanted to comment and not jump in. I'm sure he was tired and shooting videos all day. He's been shooting all day and filming pro and wide angle cameras and ISO balances, and I know he's been working all day.
Wait, man, I got these bags under my eyes because this fight is savagery, man. These sons of bitches surprising me. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be a knockout. No, he came in here like a drunk old dude and came out and swung. Man. Now we in the championship rounds. I'm surprised. I'm not lying. I'm surprised.
Championship round, man.
That's right.
All right. So y'all going to take it away. LB, you got well, no, Tech Rant, you got the last round. So you go ahead and go. Would you buy the Pixel and why?
The Pixel 4?
Yeah.
I would say no. 90% of what all you need is in the Pixel 3a, the Pixel 3a XL. The Pixel 3 and the Pixel XL are at a steal, and they're going to be at even more of a steal when the 4 come out. My girlfriend, average consumer, recently got a Pixel 3 XL. Yeah, it has a notch and all that stuff. Zero fucks about it. Zero cares whatsoever. It's so many people out there that ain't trying to buy a flagship. They not trying to buy it. People want the most for their money. And if you look at the two, what you gonna get the most for your money? If I were to recommend a phone to anybody, I say just go ahead and get the 3A or go ahead and get last year's 3. Is no reason unless you trying to do some extra shit. There's no reason.
And that's
You
it.
done?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna start my argument off because the question was, would I get it, right? So I can't I can't base my argument on what other people, the average consumer, or anybody else in the market does. I gotta base it off on me, because you said, would I get it? Not my girl, not my wife, not my daughter, or brother's cousin's girlfriend. So with that being said, I do a lot with my phone. And I got this OnePlus 7 Pro here, which I love it. Nice phone, super fast. I've frozen it twice now. So if I can freeze this phone with the 855 processor in it, okay, I do realize that if I go and get a 3A, I'm going to freeze that phone twice as fast as I freeze this one. That's just based on processor alone, okay? Now, with the fact that I know that I've heard of the phone bending, okay, it's not the phone for me. I got to have me an all glass phone. Anytime that phone bent, and you know, I wouldn't want to risk that. All right. The extra camera, I'm going with that debate. I'm still standing strong on that. The extra camera is a bonus. It's more that Google can do with it. And we have to look at the fact that we're speaking on rumors. Okay. So I have to believe currently that Google is going to do a lot more with that extra camera. So with that being said, yes, I would buy it. Now, everybody in the Android market, for the most part, loves pure Android. And the purest place that you're going to get Android is from Google. Seeing that I can't get the 3A or the 3A XL, knowing that I will probably freeze those phones, then hey, I will get the 4. Then it's got a 90 hertz screen. I'm sorry. Rant hasn't used the 90 hertz screen, you know, for more than an hour or so. I'm using it every day. And me using this 90 hertz screen, I'm sorry, it makes a difference. I'm spoiled to how smooth this screen moves, how smooth transitions are. I'm spoiled to it. So with that being said, yes, I would get the 4, the Google 4.
The reason why I said I wasn't going to get it and I included other people is because even though I am a tech YouTuber, I ain't got money like that. Okay. I'm at a point in my life where I am tired of expensive phones. I don't want to pay expensive nothing. Anything over $500 for me right now is expensive. And if I can get stock Android, all the updates and support for 3 years on a phone as affordable as the Pixel 3A is, or even get the Pixel 3A XL, which everybody's been lauding the battery life and everything else like that. And I'm pretty sure if you dive deeper into the whole bending issue, you can send it back to Google and it's under warranty and you can check all that stuff out anyway. But for me, as far as price and what you're getting, if you're going to tell me to pay for a Pixel 4 compared to a 3A, and the 3A can carry as much weight as pretty much a Pixel 4 can, as far as we know right now, I'm sorry, I'm going cheaper. I don't have a reason to spend more. I really don't for stock Android. You could say that about Samsung because they doing all the extra shit. You could say that about Apple because they doing extra shit, but Pixel, no.
Okay, well, once again, like I said, based on me and the needs, okay, I've frozen a OnePlus Pro, all right, twice. So me knowing that I've frozen a OnePlus Pro twice with an 855 processor, I don't care how great the 3A is for what it is. The consumer that it's for is not me, because I need a smartphone that is made for a super user, someone that uses the phone all the time and does multiple things on the phone. Okay, so with that being said, there are no other options in the Google line other than the 3A or the 4 this year. So the 4 would be the phone for me. But sticking with the argument, that's where I have to go with.
But even then, right? Even then, if we take that argument on you freezing the phone and we say the Pixel 4 has the 855, okay, if you've frozen, right, a One Plus, which is basically the the spec king of the world as far as we know, and we all know Pixel usually comes out with lower specs, right? How do you know that you're not going to freeze a Pixel 4? How do you know that if you buy a Pixel 4 that might not be a bad purchase and you end up freezing that?
Once again, we're speaking on rumors and we're speaking on spec rumors. 6 gigs of memory is the most that Google has ever done, and the rumor is that they will have 6 gigs of memory. So 6 gigs of memory with a raw Android experience, it works for me. I'm really willing to take a chance.
Okay, I'll say that. But if it came out that because remember, you're in a special category of people doing stuff, and not everybody's doing all the crazy stuff that you're doing. If you freeze a Pixel 4, right? If you freeze a Pixel 4, where are you at then?
Okay, but that's not based on the question. The question was, would I get it, and defending the stance of why I would. I'm not going to argue possibilities. It's not the debate.
Hey, Don King, I it's kind of hard to put myself in trying to understand which is. Can you have them answer the question, should someone else get it? Because I think it makes it easier to understand who's winning. Because, TechRant can say, yeah, I'm not going to get it because I don't want to get it. But to convince us why should we buy it or why shouldn't we buy it, I think makes it easier to understand who's actually winning.
Well, that's kind of what I thought we were doing. I guess I
well, they convincing themselves. I mean,
okay.
Well, I was responding back to LB because that's the route he was taking it.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all heard what Travis said. Y'all go ahead.
All right, repeat it again, Travis. I'm sorry.
Basically, convince us whether we should buy it or should not buy it. I think that makes it easy.
On the basis on which us are we talking to? Because that's kind of like a loaded question.
People in the chat room.
Here's the thing.
Lord,
I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat. I said I wanted everybody in the chat to vote off of who convinced you. So essentially, who convinced you to go? So if this phone, let's just put it like this. I'm gonna make it as simple as I can. If the Pixel 4 was available today, who of the contenders convinced you to go buy one? Now, although TechRant was arguing against it, basically, I'm trying to you need to vote based off of who convinced you to go buy the phone. Did TechRant convince you don't need to buy the phone, or did LB convince you to go buy the phone?
That's right, brother.
Yeah, it is.
It's in the book.
So
I got my vote.
Yeah, and like Jay said, they both just did. So, all right. T said you got your vote. Travis, do you have your vote?
I'm marinating. Go ahead.
Okay. Tanner, do you have your vote?
Man, I'm regurgitating whatever Travis just said. I'm doing that shit too.
All right, well, T, you got your vote. Go on ahead and let us know who you're voting for. Who's taking it home for you?
I gotta take another shot. Hold on.
Good round. It's a good fight. Both fighters did their thing, man. But we have to look at the overall picture when we're talking about devices, and we have to look at the overall picture when we're talking about specifically Google devices. Don't think of nothing about Samsung. Don't think of nothing about iPhone. Don't think of nothing about Huawei. Don't think of nothing about OnePlus. Google devices. All right. What more performance-wise, feature-wise, that you're going to get out of a Google device? Google devices are always straight to the point, cut and center. They're going to be what they're going to be. People are saying Google Pixel 3s are running good. You can say jokes and blah, blah, blah. People are saying those still run good. Why would you go out there and spend all that money on a Pixel 4? What is it going to give you gravely? So much more than the 3A XL. What is it going to give you on the higher scheme of things? It's not going to give you that much more. Pixel is not going to bring you a bunch of features. Now, LB said he freezes phones. That's cool. But what phone that you're not going to freeze? At some point, you may be doing so much, you might have to go out here and get a laptop. Because if you're freezing that phone, if you're freezing the phone with an 855, what more do you want to do? I mean, what more can you do at this point? You may just need to step on a computer at this point. So for what I would say, for Pixel devices, as the way I see them, I can't see myself going out here and spending so much $900 some bucks on a Pixel 4 when the 3A XL is going to do 95%. Take my word, write it down, put it in your Google Notes, Apple Notes, whatever you want to say. 95% of what the Pixel 4 is going to be. Even though we don't know what it's going to offer, I know Jay said we don't know what it's going to offer. It don't matter because Google, what has Google did at all their phones? It hasn't been an upward trend. It's been a slowly steady trend. The Pixel 4 is not going to offer that much unless they dramatically change it, which I highly doubt. So for me, it's going to be a no. I feel what Ted Rand is saying. Pixel 4 is not going to give us these great advancements. They're scared to even push the envelope just a little bit. So kill me with all that, man. I'm going with Ted Rand on that one.
Oh,
okay. So you went with Tech Rant on that one.
Yeah.
So while I got you on the hot seat, who's your that would mean Tech Rant is your winner for the fight?
For my fight, yeah.
Okay. That's 3-2 Tech Rant by judge number 1. Judge number 2, Tanner, go ahead.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. When it comes to the Pixel 4 or something like that, yeah, I understand the cameras are great and everything like that. But to me, to the average buyer, the price point and the way that the device looks matters a lot to people. And honestly, the Pixel has been some of the ugliest goddamn phones ever made. I'm just gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? So as far as me recommending something like that, then when I get something like an A-series Samsung in my hand for like $250 or whatever the fuck, I can't even recommend nobody buying a flagship. So I have to go ahead. I mean, that flagship, I have to go ahead with Tech Brand on this one. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
All right. Well, Travis, as our special guest judge, it's on you, good sir. Are you still marinating or you got your opinion?
It's difficult because I'm trying to Luckily for me, I don't know a whole bunch about the Pixel 4 because I just know I'm not interested. So this actually makes it a lot easier for me, I think, because to be perfectly honest, like I don't care at all about the phone, and I've always been of the mindset, you know, buy the cheaper phone if you can, even if it's a year older or something, and get what you get because you don't necessarily need cutting edge. But I also wanted to take myself out of that and really just be in the moment of what these guys were saying. And I felt like Tech Rant was assuming that we already knew a bunch of things about the phones, which we do as tech tubers and stuff. And just was like, and that type of shit, which was like, okay, but you didn't talk about that. Whereas LB did talk about those things and he didn't always make sense, but he went there. And the one thing he said that did kind of make me think twice about it was, and I really wasn't thinking about this at all with the Pixel 4, that second camera, if they were able to do all the amazing things with that first camera, what can they do with the second camera we're just not aware of? Like maybe they're doing some extracurricular stuff. So while I'm not excited for the Pixel 4, I will say LB gave me some reasons to second guess that. And I have not up until today given any kind of cares for the Pixel 4. So in that way, I'll give it to LB, which is, it hurts me a little bit to say that, but I'm saying.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that's out of 3 judges, 2 of them gave it the Tech Rant. So we got to leave it up. We got to see what the chat says as well. But right now, it's looking like Tech Rant might take it. I don't know, man. It's looking like Tech Rant might take it.
See what the chat says.
I just don't know. I thought I debated the question that was asked.
You did. I'm gonna be honest with you. That last question was kind of thrown off a little bit. I should have worded it a little bit better, but seeing as this is the stream of the people, because as they say, you can only do this in America. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody. I want everybody in the chat. Everybody, y'all leave me alone. Everybody in the chat. I need a 1 for LB or a 2 for Tech Rant. And if y'all want a rematch, put rematch.
I think it's going to be a draw.
I don't know. It's a lot of ones in this mug right now, bro.
Because a lot of ones means it's a draw.
Yeah, because if it's a lot of ones, it means it's a draw.
I can get it with people saying a rematch because the Pixel's not out, blah, blah. But y'all quote my words, man. Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but think about this. You are right. You are right about what you're saying. However, that's not relevant to what's going on here. You are 100% right. I agree with everything you said, but they're arguing whether or not you should buy it. You know too much is what it is. If you take all that knowledge you got out and you throw that out your brain and you get rid of the relevance, then you're going to be all right.
So they say it's a draw because the chat is the So Tanner, who'd you give it to? 2?
2.
So that means Travis gave it to 1. So that means the chat is the next one. They said 1, so that means it's a draw.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
Now, either we do a bonus question or Don King. That's up to you, man.
That's right. What's up, promoter?
Because it's a draw. It's a draw.
Let's do the bonus question. We can do the rematch, but let's do the bonus question. That way we can leave people satisfied. Because I know some people was upset that this took too long. So let's just go ahead and
they ain't gonna do it
because we could take some points off of LB for being late, but we're gonna respect.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do that.
You can't take points off because I told you what my hours. I'm gonna be like Big Red on 5 Heartbeats. My business hours are from 11. Don't make me have to drag nobody out over a balcony on this.
All right,
we got to do a bonus question then.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a bonus question, and I'm gonna ask the judges to help me out on thinking of one. But before that, while I got them on the spot, I want everybody in the chat to let me know: do y'all want to see Jay Will and T on Saturday Night Tech Fight? Because I believe the people want to see T and J on Saturday Night Tech Fight. And we was doing T was right there with us doing all that talking about putting the chicken up there if somebody refused. So y'all got J Will's Twitter and y'all got T Twitter. And y'all want to see them on Saturday Night Tech Fight. I need y'all to let me know. Because we can make that happen only in America.
Only in America, bro.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Vegas is
I gotta see that.
I watch that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's the new super fight.
Hold on, I heard that. I'm back.
Oh, and on top of that, we're working on it right now behind the scenes. Everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and just stay in character as Don King. We're working on it behind the scenes, but we're gonna have the first Saturday night.
Now I'm no chicken. Now you call me out. We can do it. I'm not gonna sit here and argue smartphones. I can't argue smartphones because I don't care that much. But me and Jay will go at it with cameras. Because he's Team Sony, he's Team Canon. We can go at it about cameras, man.
Listen,
I ain't gonna see and argue about no Pixel or no Galaxy 12. I ain't gonna argue about that because I don't care enough about that.
No, this is what we're gonna do.
Argue over cameras.
The people want to see that fight, so I'm literally gonna just give y'all the platform and y'all just go at it. Y'all ain't gonna be no rounds, ain't gonna be no questions. Y'all just do your thing and just argue because that's what the people want. They want confrontation. They want all that good stuff.
That's right. This one's for the people. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one up to the chat and the judges. I need everybody. What should the bonus question be?
Ooh.
What should the bonus question be to end this one out?
I don't know.
Let's see what the chat wants because the chat has been very interactive so far. So I want the chat to tell me. What do y'all think the bonus question should be?
Yeah, they've been on fire all night.
And while we're talking about the chat, GG and Tech Valor, I don't see them in here tonight. They're not in here tonight, but the Tech Leads, the first ever Saturday night tag team fight,
man,
will be later on this month into next year. It'll be the Tech
Leads wrench in.
It'll be the Tech Leads versus Gadget Chats. So we'll have the first ever tag team.
Tag team.
You
gotta let them tag in and out, though, right? Is that what we're doing?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tagging in.
Is that what we doing?
I want to know the rules, son. I want to know the rules. You're gonna count them 1, 2, get out of the ring. 3, 4, get out of the ring.
It's gonna be me, 3 judges, and 1 opponent from each team. And if they say they want to tag out, then I'll rotate them out with their partner in the backstage.
I like it.
Okay, so Jay's
question gonna be ooh.
All right, Jay is throwing it out here. Okay, so you know what? Since we're trying to get Jay on here, we're gonna let Jay be the one to give us the last question.
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
We're moving away from the Pixel 4.
Come on.
this one hits close to home right here.
Ain't nobody
Yeah,
going.
this one here is gonna make LB mad. LB,
Oh, goody.
why buy the Note 10 over the Note 10 Plus?
Now you're talking.
LB, try not to have a connection over there because I know how you feel about it.
You asking me that question?
Yeah,
That's what was
I
asked.
don't know because ain't nobody gonna buy that damn Note 10, man. Ain't nobody buy that shit.
No.
Oh, you know what? No. Reginald. There you go.
Reggie?
Reginald got it right there.
What?
Is Google's version of Android the best?
Ooh,
So
I like that one.
Okay. Let me see if I can word this right. Let me see if I can word this properly. Do you guys think stock Android on the Pixel 4 is still a good selling point? When you got phones like OnePlus with Oxygen OS and other OEMs out there with their skin, do you think stock Android still has that honeymoon effect like it used to with the Pixel 4?
Good question. I like that one.
Damn, man.
I like that one. Good one. I'm gonna have to give Reginald. I'm gonna have to give Reginald damn. I like that one, man.
Both fighters are stunned right now.
Both fighters are delirious in the middle of the ring right now.
Right.
Well, I'm finna ring this bell, so y'all finna get pushed out there. So ding, ding, ding.
I like that one. It's a good one.
I'm gonna let you choose.
Damn, boy, they just.
I'm gonna let you choose, man. Whatever you do, I'm gonna do the opposite.
I feel like I'm fucked either way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. You about to kill yourselves, both of y'all, boy.
I feel a certain way about this, so if you convince me, you got my vote. I'm not gonna
You
tell
ain't
you what,
lying.
but
I
I
already
feel
know
a certain way.
Yeah, me
I
too.
feel a
Already.
certain way.
I'm just waiting to see who's gonna go which way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, y'all gotta brace y'all judgment on the argument.
100%.
Right.
All right.
100%.
That's
All right.
that's where I'm looking at this because I'm like, God damn.
That Note 10 question now. Okay, go ahead.
Well, LB,
Okay.
I hate to do it to you, but you are the champ, so you got to come out first.
All right.
I said this was gonna go from 9 to 11. You got 8
I'm
minutes.
gonna go with it, and I'm gonna say absolutely not. It doesn't even matter. For the simple fact that it's been this long, and Android has gotten this. The skins have gotten this good. When you have Samsung coming out with their what is it? I can't even think of the name of it.
One UI.
One UI, okay, that everyone is finally, it's growing on everyone. Everyone's saying it's finally smooth. It's not TouchWiz anymore. Okay, people are liking that. You got Oxygen OS, which is on the OnePlus, which is close to stock Android, but not. And it's just as smooth. And some may argue that it's even better than stock Android. All right. Then you got people like me that throw a skin on everything, no matter whether it's stock or not, because I want to customize it. And the whole beauty behind Android is the ability to customize and do what you want to do. All right. So does stock really matter other than the tech junkies that know what stock is? All right. So if we want to use those terms, your average consumer is not looking at transition time of screens. They're not looking at unless a phone is like dead slow on loading. All right, they're not looking at how fast it or how long it keeps things in memory. Only we do that. So stock Android doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if it really did, if Google really had that much of a lead on stock Android, they would sell more phones on stock Android alone, just the basis and the principle of it. All right. Apple sells Apple phones because everybody is used to iOS, and they say iOS is king of the road. It is what it is. It's everything that everything should be. So with that being said, if stock Android really meant that much, then all the Android users would be buying Android stock Pixel phones for the basis of the OS alone. That's not the case. Samsung users use One UI. They like it. You know, so basically, no.
Okay. So LB says stock Android is not a selling point for the Pixel 4. Tech Rant. I know you might have an uphill you might have an uphill battle, but I think the people want to see you climb that mountain.
All right. So I will say that stock Android is the best version of Android on Google, because when you look at a lot of other companies basically sell themselves on stock Android. And even though that you have Samsung, you have One UI, if you go into Samsung, you're stuck with that UI. Pretty much for the most part. Like, you can mess around with it a little bit, but I don't think you can mess around with it as much as you can really tweak and go with the with Android on the Pixel. And pretty much it's a selling point because there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Pretty much with every other phone, you're gonna be waiting on whatever update it is, if it's a security patch or anything else like that. When you take in stock Android into effect, you got to take that camera that everybody loves into effect, because pretty much everybody's taking Gcam and throwing it on other stuff, and that's coming stock with Google. So I would say, based off of what you get, you're basically first in line to get stuff. Just like on iOS, you're first in line to get stuff, and you're gonna have support for that going with that operating system of Google on the Pixel. I would have to say it's the best version on Pixel.
I mean, I would go with that if Google was the only company doing that. I'm rocking a phone right now that's had 4 or 5 updates in the last 2 months. And as far as if you want to go with the update argument, it all depends on the manufacturer. And there are manufacturers out there that update on a regular basis.
Now,
So
LB,
let me respond to that real quick. Now, based off of what you just said, those updates were to correct issues that shouldn't have been an issue at launch. Because those were issues with the camera.
Exactly.
So those updates. If we line it up, right? If we line it up even on even, right? The OnePlus was fixing the issues with the camera, and that's the main problem that people had. Otherwise, if you take that out of the equation, the updates are pretty much leaning in Google's favor over the long run.
No, because the updates came with the monthly security patches. Your whole point was monthly security patches, and they've had their monthly security patches each and every month on time. You made the argument that these manufacturers don't update on time with the security patches. OnePlus does. So there is a company that does it. Now, the consumer needs to choose which company does that, okay, because they have more choices. But I'm just debating with your argument. And security patches for OnePlus has been on time every month.
Now, I have to step in on this one and say this. I'm not a judge. I'm not judging at the moment, but I do have to step in and say this. I do think that we need to consider the impact stock Android has if you're somebody switching from an iPhone. If you're switching from an iPhone, you're used to getting features, or not features. You're used to getting your updates when they're released. iPhone users, it don't matter what you got. As long as it's within that supported cycle, you're gonna get that update. Samsung is not one of those companies you switch to if you want updates every time a new update comes.
Mr. King, but Mr. King, this if that was part of his argument, he should have made that.
Well, you know what, and I can't do anything about his argument. I'm just speaking my piece at the moment. All right,
but
King, you're not fighting in this thing. Shut up, man.
Hey, listen now, listen, LB, I ain't paid you yet. That's right, Tanner. That's right, Tanner. Hold that briefcase. He ain't got it yet.
And the briefcase.
I don't have to find him. Fix him.
I wish you would say you're gonna find you a new manager. Find somebody gonna treat you like I treat you, baby.
All right, I say go ahead and make a decision, or let the chat go, because TJ ain't having it right now.
All right, so judges, everybody, we'll start with T. T looked like he was ready to snap for a second, so we'll go with T.
No, I'm trying to decide. This tough one.
Okay. Well, who's ready? Who's ready? This is a hard one here.
I go back and forth on it, to be honest.
This is tough
mainly
right here, man.
Mainly because you got to take your own knowledge out of the equation. You can't. This is a debate between them. You're taking their information and debating it. You're not taking everything you know and throwing it in there. That's not fair. You can't fill in their gaps. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to. They both made good points.
Both made very good points.
To LB's point, he says in the end, he's saying that the OS doesn't matter. It's not a selling point or not a detriment. And I agree and disagree. And Tech Rant says that one of the things that Google does well is get updates on time, which is important, which I agree as well. But customers don't know about that. No. So I don't know.
It's tough. I'm 100% with you, Travis. I mean, the same boat. I don't know.
Why don't y'all punch each other once and see who falls down first? Let's be easier.
I don't know, man. This is in my mind right now, I don't have a single person over the other. I don't know.
Well,
this is rough, man. I don't know.
Tanner, do you have anything?
I say send it to the chat. Make the chat decide.
Hey, G, that's a fast idea right there.
Chat 1 for LB, 2 for Tech Rant.
They're gonna have to be deciding factor because I don't know. I feel both of them 100%.
And 3 for Jesus. And 3 for Jesus, if you care.
Everybody rematch draw, boy.
Damn.
I believe we got a rematch coming.
1, 2. We do it. Split down the middle.
Oh man,
it's split down the middle.
It's split.
Yeah.
It is legit.
Damn middle.
Oh,
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 rematch. 1, 2 rematch.
It's split.
1, 2 rematch.
Okay.
1, 2 rematch.
It's split.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We got a couple.
The LFA came in with the
what?
It's back to tied again. God Jesus.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Hey, King, you're a great promoter, and you see your product.
On you, man.
Truth.
I see
You got people on here voting both.
I know. Right?
Yeah,
Look,
we got people all
El
over.
Jefe was like 1, and then he was like 2.
They putting 12. That's it.
Hey,
listen. I think that's a cage match with the T and J match as the main event, and that is a super card right there. I'm gonna watch all that.
Okay,
that's
so here's what
super
we're
main
gonna do.
event.
Here's what we're gonna do.
That's debate mania.
Tech Rant, I got to give you your props. You came in, you said you called him out. You came in, you said you wanted to take that belt, but LB was not letting it go easily. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a draw.
Yeah, we go.
That's
the first ever Saturday night tech fight draw. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reschedule this match for a week after the Pixel 4 drops.
We'll
give it a week for all the media, as Jay Will would say, the media and the tech guards and everybody to put their foot out. We're gonna give it a week after that comes out, and we're gonna have this rematch then. But in the meantime, in between time,
yes, sir.
I want everybody to hit me up on Twitter, and I want everybody in the chat to say it again. Next week's fight, Jay Will versus technically T, Canon versus Sony. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling it. Y'all let me know if y'all ready for it. And I think we're gonna go ahead and close it there. I did not see this coming tonight. I really
I did either, man.
I thought it was
gonna hit him with that. True, you can just take him out the game.
I'll keep you posted. We'll see if I'll see what my schedule looking like, man. My schedule.
Here we go with it.
So technically,
now I got a bunch of mess going on over here now.
You do.
I know.
It depends on. I'm free. I'm here.
Yeah.
I know you getting close to that date. You're getting close to that date. So I tell you what,
I'm getting close, man.
well, I tell you what, Tech Valley and Gadget got us in the chat.
Yes.
If anything happens with T and T is not able to, T and J are not able to have their fight this weekend, which Jay will. I've seen some eyes from him, but I have not seen an official confirmation. So if y'all want to feel free,
he'll do it.
Y'all want, but I still want to have a little fun. If y'all want to feel free to tweet him a couple chickens, I'm not going. I'm just going to put it out there. But okay, he said we'll talk offline and make it happen.
See now, Jay, Jay missed 100K, so you might have to pay Jay.
Listen. My man Jose is over there holding up that briefcase. If Jay needs the money, we got the money, baby. We got the money. All right. We got the
So since this ended in a draw, LB, if this was a match, would technically still have the belt since it's a draw.
He would.
Right.
I'll be honest and say that because since he's the champ, if you draw,
you keep the
technically
belt.
You didn't lose.
Yeah.
So LB still gets to hold on to the belt for now.
So Tanner, I'm gonna tell you now before LB do it. He gonna want that 2-0 on his picture.
Just put an asterisk next to it.
I ain't got shit to say.
It's a 1-0-1.
It's 1-0-1, baby.
There we go. 1-0-1.
It's 1-0-1.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Jay, Will, and T, y'all get with me offline. We'll figure out what we can do with y'all. In the event that y'all cannot go next weekend, Gadget Goddess and Tech Val, I need y'all to go ahead and strap your gloves up because we're gonna have the first ever tag team battle next weekend.
They're already ready, actually.
Oh, I know the tech leads was ready. The tech leads called them out.
Ooh,
What they doing?
I asked the tech leads that they want to do a tag team battle because I know they're a dynamic duo, and they said the only way we'll do it is if Gadget Chats are our opponents.
It's like the Heart Foundation in this.
It's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, Mike, you done started something on Saturday night, man.
Hey man, listen.
You done changed.
You can only do this type of stuff in America. You know what I mean?
You changed the game, man.
It's debates in the States. That's what it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Okay, so she said I can't make those promises on a Saturday. It's my birthday week.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the week goes. Because, like I said, right now, we'll see. You know what I mean? Because I will gladly shut Team Cannon down on Team Summer. You know what I mean? I will gladly. That's not even an argument. That's just a statement. That's not even an argument, man. I just gotta hit you with straight facts, and it's gonna be over for Team Cannon. Like,
okay. I see it, Wallace. I see it now. I'm reading over the chat. I'm reading it now. I see it. Now, I will say this. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just speaking facts, people. Just speaking facts. LB did call Viper out, and he did not respond. So,
he did. Do we have to raid Twitter?
I think Viper responded, but he just rolled his eyes at him. That's not a response.
That's not a response.
Listen, man, I need a yes or a no. Okay, I need a yes or a no. So if y'all want to see LB go 3-0 against another opponent next weekend, in case we can't do it, hey man, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. So on that note, I want to thank. I see Jose is over there on the phone, so I'm gonna leave him be. But I want to definitely thank my opponents. Tech Rant the Savage, he stepped off with little TJ. TJ got his check coming in the mail. I sent him a whole box of Welch's fruit snacks. So Walmart pickup is amazing. And I want to thank Tech Rant the Savage for coming through. I want to thank the champ LB for coming through. You kept your belt by the skin of that chin.
So he still got it right because he won 0-1, right?
Yeah, he won 0-1, but he still got the belt.
There it is. He's still a damn champ.
But I'm gonna tell you what, though. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That rematch is close. Serious. That rematch is gonna be something serious. And technically, T, I appreciate you coming through. We know that we know you got some stuff going on over there with a little man on the way, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Like I said, if I'm free, I'm with it. But schedule's getting tight now, man. So I keep you posted.
Like I said, I appreciate you taking time out to come on board with us. Travis, I appreciate you for lighting the chat up and coming through.
Jay Will got to try to challenge me. Man, what I do to you, Jay?
Oh,
He said on a bad day, Jay just coming here swinging, boy.
Oh, man.
Jay Will said, "I'm the number one contender, fool. Come up in here." What?
Hey, I tell you what, people. Tell you what, because I know Kimmy's birthday is. I know Kimmy got a birthday going on, so I cannot do a tag team fight with both partners not there. So I'm gonna let Kimmy have it. T, tell me what you got going on with your schedule. If you think you can make it work,
I will. Yeah,
but if you cannot, Jay Will and LB, let's talk about OnePlus because the Samsung. Samsung night has been converted to OnePlus, and I want to hear what you got to say about them against Jay Will,
the most relevant of all debaters.
Yo, Travis, I'm done with Travis, man. I'm about to unsubscribe, yo.
That'd be crazy because LB is liking that OnePlus, and Jay Will, man, he take a swipe at OnePlus every chance he get.
I'm telling y'all.
And Tech King Mike, thanks for having me on, my dude. My bad.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And everything.
All right, Jay Will. You know what?
Case both things.
I ain't want to back down from a match.
You ain't want to back down from a match?
I ain't want to back down. You know.
Okay, well, I tell you what. If that's what y'all want to do, T, you ain't even got to worry about it. We can save the camera fight for another time.
I want to get on. I want to get on this camera talk, but we gonna see. I'm
We'll see.
How quickly we forgot about Tech Rant. Tech Rant is still the number one contender. Hadn't lost to the champion. We thrown his ass underneath the bus and running it over. Sorry, fucker. You out.
Hey, that's cool though. Because that's gonna be way more interesting.
Nah. Tech Rant, don't sell yourself short, bro. Because remember, we gotta wait for the rematch until after the phone come out.
So for graphic sake, his record is 0-1, right?
Oh
yeah.
Tech Rant.
They said you might as well hand that belt over. People, I'm gonna go on the end of there.
Big boy.
I'm going to there because I'm gonna tell you what, Jay talking like the bank 24 hours. 24 hours, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I saw we had 60 people in here at one point, man. I just want to say I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that watched this tonight and came through and the replay squad. You know, if when y'all watching this, man, y'all just hit me up in the comments, #replay squad. I thank all the judges, all the opponents. I thank everybody for coming through, and we're gonna leave it at that. My man, Jay said he about to be 1-1. Good God, man. And if you rock with me and you rock with this tonight, I need you to put #SNTF, Saturday Night Tech Fights, on Twitter.
You dig.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a beautiful night and be blessed. We will talk to y'all later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So now that